Is Batman becoming too predictable? We're going to talk about it. Let's go. So, guys, is Batman becoming too predictable? We're going to talk about it. I'm not by myself, though. I got my boy over here, Jorge.
K-Pasta.
K-Pasta. And I got my brother from another mother, Miguelito Torres.
Hello there.
Mike, you're Puerto Rican this episode.
Okay.
So you heard me right. Is Batman becoming too predictable? We had news this week that Sebastian Stan joined the cast of Batman.
Let's go.
And he's Two-Face, which I'm okay with.
I think it's good.
But are they relying on star power too much for this Batman movie? Is it the same crap we've always been getting? Is it new? Like, what direction are they going?
I think as a whole, and the problem is you're going with a sequel where you're going to have the Joker brought in, and you're going to have Harvey Dent Two-Face brought in, and Batman's finding himself and what it means and the sacrifices he has to make. That sounds like a really amazing movie, especially when they made it in 2007 and called it The Dark Knight.
I feel like it's too much for one movie, man. I think you need to do what we did back in the day where you had one singular villain. And if there was like an off-put or whatever like that, like you had Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze at one point. But
Ooh.
But
Why'd you go there?
Did I hurt you? Did I hurt you, buddy?
It hurts so, but we don't talk about that.
Oh no, we don't talk about it.
That's cold as ice, bro.
Oh, chill, Mike.
Ice, baby.
But is it too predictable? Like we've had so many adaptations of Batman. We're gonna have another Batman who we don't know who he is in James Gunn's DCU.
Yes,
we got James Patterson, we got Chris Bale, we got Ben Affleck, we got all these different Batmans. What's gonna be different except for this is year 3 of him as Batman?
Hopefully he learns how to fly this time. Or glide.
That was actually a good part of that movie.
Him gliding and crashing. Yeah. I thought that was too, but I just like
when he hit the bridge and just was like, I'm hurt, and like stumbled away. I'm like, nah, dude, you better go to a hospital.
But that was a true Batman year 1 Batman.
Detective.
He's learning.
He was learning. Well, here's my thing. Something that I did like about the first Batman was the exposure to these other characters that got more story out of it. We're like Penguin. Penguin was such a great show, like a spinoff off of Batman, that can we do the same thing with this new Batman movie? Do we get more story of Two-Face? Do we get more of Scarecrow? Do we get more story of these guys? I don't want it to where they just throw these characters into a movie for a cop-out money grab and we just get stuck with these characters one time and that's it.
See, and I think Christopher Nolan did that perfect with Ra's al Ghul.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He set up Ra's al Ghul in the first one and set it up perfectly with Talia al Ghul in the second one, and then she brought in Bane.
Yes.
And the League of Shadows.
It grew.
It grew perfectly, gradually. Nothing was forced down your throat. And you take that, and then you take back in the day where it was Batman 1, 2, 3, right? With Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer and George Clooney. All 3 Batman movies were separate Batman movies. They were not connected to each other.
No.
So do we go back to that, or do we continue the continuation like they're doing with the Marvel Avengers and Batman and the DCU and everything like that?
What Christopher Nolan did right is he had the story and decided what villain fit best the story, not come up with the villain and then make the story around it. And I think he did it right, and that's still, I think, a lot different from what Marvel has always done. It's always been like we have like the hero versus the villain, and we'll just sprinkle in any kind of story. I feel like the character growth, the overall arc of Bruce Wayne for the past 2 series now has been very important. We're excluding Ben Affleck, but I think that's a smart way to go. Batman's so malleable and so changeable that you can just get this really grounded thing with like what Matt Reeves is doing, and you have kind of what Nolan did, where he started this grounded thing, but it was still a little fantastical. And then if we bring in like a truly comic book accurate Batman to the DCU, it can all play and it can all be different. But Batman, Spider-Man, they're all really malleable characters, and I think not everyone can do that.
How do they do it different? Like how Nolan took these characters that no one used before.
Right.
Ra's al Ghul, Tal al Ghul,
Scarecrow.
Bane, Scarecrow.
Victor Zsasz showed up in Batman
Zsasz.
Begins.
Like the Scarecrow, I loved.
I thought he was great. Cillian Murphy did a great job.
The way they used the Scarecrow and the poison was perfectly done.
He was across all three of them. He was the Arkham dude in the first one.
Yeah.
In the Dark Knight, it started out with him like selling the drugs, and in the third one, he was the judge.
He was the judge. Yeah, I forgot.
He was in all three, and that's Cillian Murphy.
Who tried out, and if you look online hard enough, you'll find his tryout for. He was originally going to be Batman, and then he was like, "No, you're a little lanky, but we're gonna save you for something."
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know he was
in
Batman.
George Clooney's suit.
Oh,
really? Yep, they had him in the suit and everything.
Yeah, he probably didn't fit it out that well.
Nah.
He's a scrawny dude.
But he was a perfect Scarecrow.
I think he did great as Scarecrow.
He was good in Oppenheimer. He was great in everything. I think the kid who played in Stranger Things, I think we talked about it in our last Stranger Things episode for the season finale. Vecna. I said that was the first thing I said. He would be a great Scarecrow.
Yes.
And a second for Joker.
Yep.
Definitely he gives me that same Joker that Chris Nolan had in his. Like, I get that vibe, and I'm okay with that Joker. I don't need Jim Carrey's Joker.
Yeah, and that's the other tricky part, because the Joker is getting teased for the Batman Part 2. He was in a cutscene of
Barry Keoghan, right? Or something like that. Yeah.
Where like they had his voice, but there's a scene that came out on the DVD where Batman is interviewing him,
yep.
and
they
You
show
don't
like
see
boils.
like the boils.
Yeah.
should we peel away from like the Joker? There was a point in DC Comics where the Joker kind of went into retirement almost. They ended up locking him like 10 feet underground, or 10 miles like underground of Gotham in his own cell. They shaved his head. There was like a guy with a gun constantly on him, and like Joker went away for a while in the comics, and then Hush came out.
Yes.
And they kind of brought him back and like reintroduced the Joker as like this crazy guy. Neil Adams and Paul, not Paul Dini. That's bugging. I am. So they ended up doing the same thing in the late 70s, where Joker was this kind of really campy, used big props, Dick Sprang era, and Denny O'Neil brought the Joker back in Joker's 5-Way Revenge. Batman, I think 272. Amazing, my favorite cover of all time.
I love Mike when he starts spitting numbers.
It's my favorite. Big Joker, he's holding up a card.
Batman's
Batman's strapped on the card. It's Joker's 5-Way Revenge, where Joker came back as a killer clown, as he was originally intended to be. So I think you kind of like lock Joker away and you don't deal with him. I'm a little worried about oversaturation.
I'm
of Joker.
oversaturated with Joker. I mean, we had Joaquin Phoenix did phenomenal with Dark Knight series.
Half the time.
Yeah.
But then we wound up getting
Joker too, and
Joker. Jared Leto, that was a complete botch. Then we had the two Joker movies, the solo movies.
Yeah,
that was Joaquin.
That was Joaquin. Well, I was thinking of
Heath Ledger.
Well, Heath Ledger did great. Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix, great for the first one. Second one, destroyed it. I blame Gaga. But it's like, we don't need more Joker. Let's try to. There's so many more villains in Batman that we can tap into. And as of now, all we've had was Riddler and Penguin,
Catwoman,
and Catwoman.
Was
she in the first one? Oh yeah, Zoe Kravitz.
We've had all the main.
We got Magpie. Woo!
Yeah, we got Magpie too.
I've been beating the Magpie drum for 30 years.
That was a hard pull for them. For that movie.
I was so fucking
in
mad.
the TV show with Sophia Falcone. We still got to see where that.
Yeah,
goes.
like
With
the Falcone
Sophia
family.
And Selena,
yeah,
they're sisters.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's going to be a Penguin season 2.
No.
Which sucks.
I
Really
would have
bad.
been down for that.
Do we need it? Like, I don't think we need it.
No,
It
probably
was so
not.
good,
But
though.
just give it to me.
It was so the writing, the music.
It was like The Sopranos for
everything
Batman.
was so
It was.
good.
Here's my main thing with Batman overall, and like, can we go in a different direction? We still have not gotten Batman in his prime. We've gotten new Batman in the first 2 or 3 years.
We got him in his prime. with Ben Affleck.
We got old age Batman. Dude was popping painkillers. We don't have 32-year-old Batman. I've been doing this for 10 years. I can take you down in 3 hits and keep moving. We got Batman who was jaded and was burning people so they would get murdered in jail. We need Prime in his Batman. We've never had a truly comic accurate Joker.
James
the closest
Gunn's gonna
Joker we
give us-
ever had was the friggin' insurance commercial that just came out with
Yeah.
Bateman.
Oh, the Bateman
The
one.
Bateman.
Like Joker
was cool.
always has had a spin. It's like Joker, but he's grounded. Joker, but he's
A gangster.
yeah.
I need
We
an accurate comic book Joker.
Yes.
I need a comic book. Like, I think that James Gunn has the perfect opportunity to bring in your middle-aged Joker.
I love it.
Batman, I mean,
Yeah.
your middle-aged Batman, because everyone in his universe is established.
Yeah.
They're not new.
They're not new.
And
So
we're getting
their
Damian.
Batman's going to be
And then we're getting Damien.
tested. And we're getting Damian Wayne. We're getting the Titans.
The Titans.
You
Yep.
already say he's doing Teen Titans. I can't wait.
That's gonna be bomb.
Dick
I
Grayson
love
on
the
screen.
TV show. I did. I know that TV show. The first season was good. They lost it towards the end of
Teen
it.
Titans go.
Yeah, but
Pancakes,
I need
dude.
to see. I need to see a real Beast Boy, a real Cyborg.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of the Cyborg from the Justice League movie.
Nah.
No.
He was too scrawny.
He was scrawny. I
yeah,
don't think
I
they
just-
did his part right.
I want to see Teen Titans go Cyborg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, this movie has a lot to live up to.
Yeah.
Are we tired of this shit? Are we tired of this shit? Like,
There's a point
it's just like
where
the same.
there's a point where you are just drowning in the same over and over and over. And we talk about it a lot here. 90% of the people that go to these movies are not diehards. They are regular consumers that know of the character and just need a quick entertainment. Is it bad for them to do that? Not really, because they know where the money's at.
Yeah.
But it's also a disservice to the people who are there 24/7, 365, living, breathing these comic book characters. We need more, in a sense, but we need to expand. I think we continue to just keep this narrow path, and if we keep doing that, you're just gonna get tired and worn out.
One thing with the casting of Sebastian Stan as Harvey Dent and the casting of Scarlett Johansson as Gilda Dent
Oh yeah,
really paints the picture of where the story's going. And it's been loosely adapted in The Dark Knight, but it's a story called Long Halloween by Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb, which is Batman Year 3, where the gangsters are finally like putting up their war on Batman, and they end up hiring the freaks, and the villains come in, like the true villains. And I think this story can go that route and finally really give us a lot of what we want, of not just the gangsters, not just that, but bring in again the Joker and stuff, and really give us the mystery aspect of. So Long Halloween starts with it's a murder mystery. It's 12 or 13 issues that are based around every single holiday, and they have top level gangsters getting murdered, and it's the holiday killer, and the entire time you're trying to figure out who the holiday killer is. And
There's an animated movie about it.
Read the book.
Yeah.
He said, "Read the book."
The book
Read-
is better, but if
Yeah.
you don't have time to read the book, they definitely switch things up.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's not the same, but they do have an
Yeah.
animated series of it.
One of the funnest parts was figuring out who the holiday killer was, and I don't want to spoil too much, but
I want to see the Killing Joke.
I do too.
I would love to see the Killing Joke on the big screen. I want to see Jason Todd get his brains beaten.
that's Death in the Family.
Oh, Death and Family. I'm
Killing
sorry,
Joke is
Killing
the
Joke is with-
curveball, which
yeah,
I saw the
Oracle.
Killing Joke on the big screen,
Yeah.
the movie adaptation, and I wish I didn't. That sucked.
It's me, a little Joker and Barbara Gordon action.
No, it was it was Barbara and Bruce for some
Oh,
reason.
yes,
and
yes.
that was wrong. That was
Yes,
wrong.
That yeah. But does the new movie have to be dark? Do we have to continue to see a dark Batman movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
In this universe, yes, we do.
Yeah.
So
Because-
do you?
At
See,
that,
I want to see two versions of Batman.
You will.
I need to see Bruce Wayne
yes.
during the day, like as Bruce Wayne. Like
I think we're gonna get
I
that.
hate the Bruce. We haven't got a good Bruce Wayne.
Not since Christian Bale did.
Christian Bale was all right.
That was the best one.
Yeah,
and
I thought it was good.
Adam West was the best Bruce Wayne.
Adam West was the best at a lot of things. But I think that was the main point of the Batman, was him finding his way. When he lifts that flare up at the end and starts leading them people out of that wreckage, and he starts carrying them up on the for the helicopters and stuff, and finally accepts that he is no longer this agent of vengeance, that he has to inspire people and do the right thing, and that he can't just be angry all the time, that he has to do the right thing, is where we're leading into the story, which he's going to get in touch with Harvey Dent, and they're going to build up the fight against the bad guys. And sadly, as we all know, Harvey is going to pay the price.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think, does he come on camera as Two-Face already?
No.
I
Do
think
you think they're going to make Sebastian Stan turn into Two-Face again?
hopefully in movie 3.
I think that story between Batman, Bruce Wayne and Harvey Dent in the beginning and actually teaming up would be a great start.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see that, and then have it to where, oh damn, the guy that I was working closely with to take down these mafia leaders and these mobs is now my enemy.
Yeah,
That's
they're
the-
best friends.
they're friends.
in the comic books.
Bruce's first failure, Batman's first failure, is Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
He put faith and everything into him, and he lost, and he became one of his greatest enemies. And Batman had to change his tactics at one point. He was going to tell him that he was Bruce Wayne.
Yes,
And thank God he didn't.
and we need a good Harvey Dent story.
Yes.
Yeah. Like in Nolan's version of Harvey Dent, I like the makeup. I like the whole thing, but there was no Bruce. They weren't friends. Like,
They were kind of.
Of course they weren't friends. He was banging.
They
them.
right. He was
He
like he took
Rachel.
He took Rachel, bro.
Rachel.
Like the only banging they were doing is banging fists with each
Right.
other.
Then
'cause,
he
like,
let Rachel die too.
yeah,
That's Joker's fault. Joker tricked him up. He sent him to the wrong address.
yeah, that was dirty. But in Joker fashion, makes
What?
sense.
He sent him. He
gave that-
tells him he's like
he tells him-
132 Second Street.
Yeah.
That's where Rachel is.
Yeah.
And then he tells him a different address for Two-Face.
Harvey.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
but he flip flopped.
Batman goes to where he was told to pick up Rachel, but it was the wrong one.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joker is a dirtball.
I never caught
because
that.
Yeah.
he saw what.
Dude, I never caught
That's
that.
why he was flying to
'Cause
the
he-
other spot. You think he's flying to the other spot to go get
Yeah.
Harvey? No,
I thought he chose Harvey.
no, he
Because-
chose Rachel.
And I was like, that's so stupid. He would have never chose Harvey.
At the party. He even says it at the party. Like he pushes Rachel.
I've watched this movie.
Rachel gets knocked
30
out the
damn
window, and what
times.
does Batman
Yes.
do? He jumps
He
out the
jumps-
window.
jumps out
and
to get her.
He says, like, I really thought you were like Harvey. The way you went after her.
Yeah,
I quit. I quit. Like, how did I miss that?
yeah. Now
I've
we're gonna go
watched
back.
it 30
we're gonna,
times.
yeah,
Yup.
dude. Watch it
More.
again and listen to where he says the address to who. And
Yeah.
then, I don't know if they show the
That
address.
changes so
Yeah, he
much.
says it. And
He
like,
says it, but I don't think they show the address.
No, he
'Cause
says
that
it.
would have been dope too.
And then Batman says, he's like, or Gordon's like, where are you going after? Rachel.
Yeah.
And like, so he thinks he's going after Rachel, but he
Yeah.
goes after Harvey.
yeah, dude.
Right?
Dude,
and it's
that
because
changes everything.
It's
It's almost
because-
like 20 years, bro.
I know.
It's
I'm
because-
old. I was born in the 1900s.
Same.
because Joker saw how invested Batman was in her.
So yeah, he knew.
All right.
He's a
Yeah.
schemer.
He's so. This is the end of
I'm
the
done.
episode now.
I'm done. We just rip it off.
Again, Dark Knight, best comic book
Yeah.
movie.
Yes, I agree.
Fight
it was
me.
fantastic. Dark Knight, the whole Christian Nolan trilogy
Yep.
was fantastic.
I believe.
I'm like, I can't believe I missed that.
After all these years,
How do you guys feel about a predominantly Marvel actor coming into the DC universe?
I'm okay with it.
I think
He's
we
an
have
actor.
turned such a corner as people, fans, and everything that like I'm okay with it too.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is this, right? We see these guys in different, like they jump franchises all the time, but I actually prefer when they don't use a character or an actor that I know. You know what I
True.
mean? I gives me a new, fresh perspective because I'm going to see Batman, and yes, I'm going to see Two-Face on the screen, but I'm going to think,
You're gonna think
Bucky
Bucky.
Barnes. And
I get
that's my
that.
thing.
I get that. Like,
But Sebastian is a great actor,
He
though.
is.
I'm like, he's a phenomenal actor, and not to knock him, but I just think that I I don't want to see the same faces all over the place.
Okay,
man.
And that brings
And
me
then
back,
ScarJo's in it. Like,
but that brings me back to the original question,
Star power.
which was the star power. Are they relying too much on star power to put asses in seats?
I mean, the only two
You could have
additional.
got someone that was not Sebastian Stan.
Yeah,
You didn't have to hire Scarlett Johansson.
No.
She's Black Widow.
yeah.
Yeah, well, look at Scarlett. Yeah, you need to hire Scarlett Johansson in every single franchise. Look what she just did for Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
That is really why I watched it.
that movie sucked.
It was so bad, but ScarJo was so
Right?
good.
She is now, I think, the highest not only female like action star right now,
Yeah.
but like across the board. Even
Yeah.
she's beating male. Like she right now is the only one you can really bank on. Tom
Yeah.
Cruise you can't bank on anymore.
No.
Like
We can't bank
Tom
on him for a
Cruise
long time.
has- he Mission Impossible.
okay,
that's
you can't
about
bank on The Rock.
it. Which is sad,
It is
Right?
to
sad.
me, because I think he's trying to turn that corner. Smash Machine was fantastic.
I still haven't seen
It
it.
was a really good movie. He did a really good job. So it sucks because he's typecast.
Yeah, but he
And-
did that to himself.
Yeah,
He did that to
definitely
himself.
did. Because he was going to change the DCU forever.
But I
He did.
The hierarchy of
He
power is
changed the
about to change.
hierarchy of power.
And that little smirk.
He destroyed
Terrible.
it so bad that it doesn't exist
Exactly.
anymore.
Wow, you
We're
had
sorry,
one.
Henry Cavill.
You had one job, and you failed.
So, what do you want to see fresh? What do you want to see new in this new movie with The Dark Knight?
In the Batman 2, I want them to continue the story of Bruce finding himself and being able to live as both Bruce Wayne and Batman and finally give himself grace and credit and like just that he can do both and he can inspire through both. I want to see him fight a criminal. Just even if someone's robbing a store, I want to see him fight that criminal, and I want to see that criminal get a job at Wayne Industries and rehabilitate
him.
as both Batman and Bruce Wayne.
I want one scene as him as Bruce Wayne whoop somebody's ass. Like be at a convenience store and somebody try around and he just go pop.
You know where we saw that? You know where we saw that? The Dark Knight.
Yeah,
At that, yep. Bruce is.
Oh, when he's driving the Lamborghini.
No. Oh, yeah, that's
That
twice
too.
then.
Yeah.
When Joker breaks into that room and the guy's coming at him with the gun, and he pops him in the face, disassembles the gun, and puts on the Batman
Yeah,
suit.
you're right.
Again, the Dark Knight did it better.
For me, man, I do like the fact that this is going to be a little bit of a darker, gloomy kind of scene. Keep it that way, because if we're going to have two different Batmans anyway, might as well just have two different perspectives. Detective Batman and Justice League Batman. Let's just keep it separate, because that's where we're going to go anyway.
Yeah. For me, I honestly, I know people, it sounds stupid, but I want to see more Bruce Wayne. I want to see Bruce Wayne in his element. We know what the Dark Knight does, and Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need to
All
give
4
him,
minutes of him.
Twilight Batman.
like, you need, and the hairdo, like, Jesus Christ, the
He
bob.
fit it under the cowl though, man.
But no,
he looks emo.
I need to see Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm an angry kid in a bat suit.
Like,
fighting
obviously, I
crime.
want to see the new suit, and he was driving a Dodge Challenger Charger. Like, you
Yep.
need something better than that.
Nah.
Like, he's a billionaire. He's a
the
billionaire.
Batmobile is
You
dope.
know?
Like,
But like, there's going to be a new concept Batmobile. There's going to be new suits. There's going to be new villains. Selena Kyle will not be in it. Zoe Kravitz
Kravitz,
did not
yeah.
sign on for the Batman Part 2.
And that's why they needed another female face.
my most disappointing part of the Batman was her mask. She had like a ski
Yeah.
cap.
Yeah, that was lame.
I like the story and how they did it. The Batman.
Yeah.
A lot of people hated it.
I
But
loved
I
it.
enjoyed year one Batman movie.
It was a detective movie.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of Batman really started. He was a detective
Yeah.
who kicks some ass.
And
the take
that's
on the
that's
Riddler.
where you can really make your big difference of not only like tone and fantasticalness, but you can have your detective Batman in the Batman, and you can have your Justice League tactician Batman
Yes.
in the
James
DCU
Gunn.
when he's
I
fighting
want
with the guy.
James Gunn, brooding Batman, huge. Like,
Yeah.
I want.
Dude, it sounds like
the
you
guy
want
from the-
absolute Batman.
I want absolute
I
Batman.
want the dude
would
from
love
the
to get
rich.
absolute
What's it?
Batman.
The Richer or something like that.
Oh,
Oh.
he's not.
I know, but he would
He's
be
gonna be-
fucking great.
Right?
He's gonna be great as Bane or Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock
He
would be
should
kind
play
of
Eddie
Ooh.
Brock Venom.
He would be cool,
in the
yeah.
MCU.
I still think he'd be dope in that freaking Batsuit. The dude's freaking like 6'7".
Yeah,
Dude, there's your
ridiculous.
absolute Batman
Yeah.
right there.
That's absolute Batman.
Give him
all
the
day.
axe. Like, come on.
Yeah.
If you want to do the multiverse, James Gunn, go into the new Absolute Universe, the new Immortal Batman with the gray and blue suit. It's fantastic. It really is.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, guys, what do you want to see in the new Batman movie? And is it overhyped? Are you tired of it? Is it just, do we think it's just star power that they're going for to drive asses to seats?
I just want to see it get made. This thing's been taking way too long. It's still like 2027.
Yeah, we still got a whole long time.
And we
for
got
this.
Clayface coming out too. So
Sorry.
we got that to look at.
At least it's something.
So with that being said, guys, thank you as always for following us, sharing, liking, and hanging in with us. We love bringing you this content, and we'll see you on the flip side. Have a good one, guys. Adios.
Deuces.